This is game number 6 in the session. This is Void Sales. I received the key to play this one from the developers or the publisher. So this is another sponsored game. If you guys interested, feel free to type !G or game in the chat room. Thank you. Enjoy the stream, enjoy the podcast. Begitu. Jadi aku beli 3 tadi malam dan masih ada 1 lagi yang regular. Paling habis ini aku makan lagi. There was one subject which interested you the most, applied science. To perform a test, you need to roll a number. That number is compared to the value of your attribute shown in the middle of the dial. If the number rolled is equal or less, you have succeeded. The higher your attributes, the greater your chance to succeed. This is less than 60. Then I failed then. Critical success. Sean divert his attention to the crew preparation. As the ship soars high above the cloud, you leave the port behind. Several days later, you arrive at the Cloud Shire, a lush agricultural region and the first stop on your own way before reaching the capital. You must acquire a travel permit from the nearby castle. It will allow you to navigate safely through the new world. Okay. What do I do?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the helm. I see you've already managed to make the ship move. Perfect start, eh? Just remember, it's a starfaring ship, not some flimsy tiny boat. Let's try something different. See those floating crates around the islands? Aim our cannons and show 'em what you got.
What? Aim? Eh?
Aye, good. See, told you it was easy. There's more to command in the ship, but I'll show you when the time comes. For now, let's just keep the course. If you find something of interest you'd like to explore, feel free to do so. Just sail next to a pier and disembark. The boys and I'll stay on the ship conducting repairs.
This is okay, yeah? Or the game is too heavy. You stand outside the church, its doors wide open. The church bell rings solemnly under the mild wind. The place does not look particularly old. Although abandoned, it must have been built in the last few decades. Enter. Inside though, it looks much more damaged. A strange overgrowth covered the wall with thick dark roots creating a mosaic pattern. They seem to cover most of the church except a golden moss placed at an otherwise barren altar. The stone around it is slightly charred. The moss empty socket watch closely as you make your next move. Examine. So this is success then. The golden mask is a symbol of the empire. These masks are replica. They represent the one carried by the masked prophet, conveying his presence and the all-seeing light. Frequently used by the Inquisition, these masks are resistant to the corruption of the veil. Continue. As you finish the inspection, a sudden burst of the wind slams the door shut. The roots rustle around you. Faint light can be seen coming from the mask surface, perhaps just a reflection. As you turn around and head to the exit, the soft glow of the mask intensifies. The light is warm and comforting. You feel confident and somewhat at ease. Okay. So, go again. Okay.
Time to use some of that sweet solar energy our ship's sails accumulate. Send the engine core into overdrive. It'll make the ship both faster and more responsive to your commands. Cloudshire. Warm sun, fertile fields. Too bad we can't stay here for too long. Which reminds me, we must get a travel permit to continue past this point. There's the castle of St. Isidore in this region. If you ask nicely, I'm sure they can issue us the permit.
I have to reach the other pier, right? The next one? A stolen ring. You dock your ship and head toward the village square. As you continue deeper, you spot the town hall. Even from the outside, you can hear agitated shout. You push upon the heavy door of the town hall. Inside is a massive crowd of people. Looks like the whole village has gathered here. In the middle is a stage where a big, burly man can be seen. His face is red with anger, and his wheat-colored hair is drenched in sweat. He shouts at an elderly woman, somewhat shielded by a young boy in front of her. Asrang. So this is failed then, because my point is 34 and the spin is 96. You ask, but no one seems eager to talk to a stranger. Okay. You get closer, trying to get a better look, when suddenly the man spots you in the crowd and directs his violent gaze. Who might you be? What do you want? Lie. A captain from Earth? Do not make me laugh. We haven't had newcomers since the last sowing season. Okay. The Honorable Frau Bauer and her bastard of a son Rudolph have stolen my golden ring, the one blessed by Lord Inquisitor himself. Okay. I have to go again? Okay. I cannot go to the other side because there are no pier. Should I just go there? I guess. Upgrade. Decrease solar cannon charge costs. Wih, I had 110 money.
Saving data.
Saving data. Thank you, Kapten. Pagi. Sleepy. Pagi Kapten, selamat datang. Saya mengantuk. Jadi mungkin ini kayaknya game terakhir. Yang artinya mungkin Atlas Fallen masa aku skip lagi ya. Aduh, tapi aku mengantuk kak. Karena aku malas bikin kopi sekali lagi. Abis ini juga mau ending, mau istirahat. Tapi malas masa mau skip Atlas Fallen lagi ya.
Saving data.
Saving data.
Ayo tidur. Pagi Ana, selamat datang. Pagi Kapten, selamat datang.
Easy,
Tidur.
easy there, Captain. Careful around the corners. While inside, our sails will accumulate much less energy, so spend it wisely.
Kenapa Joe? Kenapa Wii?
Saving data.
Saving data.
Pagi Joe. Itu terbang kapal. Terbang. Namanya Void Sail. You stand inside what seems to be an abandoned mine. The cave walls look unstable, barely supported by old wooden beam. Turn over a mining cart and leftover equipment rotting in the dim light. Explore the cave? Oh. You examine the mining equipment more closely, especially the massive drill in the middle of the cave. It looks like a solar dust mining facility. Okay. At the base you see a narrow hole. It must have been dug out recently. The ground looks fresh compared to the rest of the cave. Ignore. So, what should I do? Should I go out again? Okay. Where else should I go? Don't know. I went to that area before. Previously, the narrator said something about travel permit. How are you supposed to get travel permit? Don't know. I went to that area before, and that one too. Should I go further? I guess. Can I though?
Cap, when we get to the castle, they will ask questions. Who are you? Where are you going? By the holy light, did you submit the I-94 form?
The
All
what?
that bureaucratic nonsense, as annoying as it is, we'd better not start off on the wrong foot. Something tells me the man in yellow won't appreciate it if we stir up unnecessary trouble. By the way, how did you get to know him? I've worked with the man several times, but I doubt he would hire a ship to help me out.
Hari ini game apa yang di skip? Belum ada. Habis ini mungkin mau nge-skip Atlas Fallen, tapi kayaknya aku bisa lanjut aja. Ngantuk kak sebenarnya, pengen istirahat, tapi nggak ada yang di skip. Maksudnya mau skip Atlas Fallen habis ini, tapi aku nggak tahu ya apakah mau lanjut game ini panjang-panjang atau tidak. Skip aja terus. Kenapa? Ngantuk kak. Aku udah minum kopi 2 kali. Terus rencananya sih nggak mau nge-skip, tapi aku ngantuk. Tapi mungkin bisa abis ini. Gamenya kurang terlalu menjelaskan bagi yang kurang nangkap background. Narasinya kenapa tiba-tiba langsung ada cerita background padahal kita nggak siapa-siapa. Now this is the castle. What to do? You approach the castle gate where there don't seem to be any guard, neither next to the gate or on top of the wall. Blah 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 blah. Greetings. I would need to provide a letter of sponsorship from any notable citizen or patron of the capital. Letter? Bang, ini aku dapat 2 game. Tak di satu giveaway begitu kah? Atau kemarin kah? Yang aku kontak? Pertanyaannya mana jawabannya, Kak?
Steady, lads. Prepare to engage. Remember the drill. Turn. Fire. Repeat. Aim for the sails and the engine pipes.
I am supposed to.
If I
shoot.
see any men cowering, I will throw you overboard myself.
Sabar, sabar. But I cannot shoot? What to do? Should I move? Should I do something? I don't know. Should I return? Why stupid? Sebentar ya. Woi. I lose. Oh ya. Iya kemarin kapten kalau aku kontaknya 2 dan key-nya aku kasih 2 berarti 2 game kak. Kemarin.
Steady, lads. Prepare to engage. Remember the drill. Turn. Fire. Repeat. Aim for the sails and the engine pipes. If I see any men cowering, I will throw you overboard myself.
Fokus sama Spirit City. Iya 2 emang. Aduh, mesti putar dulu. Mantap dapat 2 game. Oh. Aduh. Ya Allah, Teke. No, tembak kak. Aduh.